This was the kind of biggest thing I've ever tried to do. It was a life-size Indian elephant in must. The thing was about 15, or is about 15 feet high by about 19 feet long as a painting. And it's just a big jigsaw puzzle made out of separate watercolors that I did over the course of about a year. And I told the students I drew it actually. I drew a drawing of it. I put rosin paper, that red paper that you use in construction, on the floor, and I just drew the thing freehand on the floor, looking at it from a rear view mirror on the top of a ladder in my studio, because I didn't have a wall big enough to put this thing on. So I had to plot it all out on the floor of my studio and try to get an approximation of the viewpoint you would have in a gallery, by getting close to the ceiling, So I did the drawing on the floor, and then I gridded it up into this composition of pictures, and I transferred the drawings up to and I proceeded to make this picture. And my idea was that Westerners are always going to India for something. They want to get something from Asia or India. It's an extractive kind of exchange. So all the birds are Western birds. They're either European or American birds. And they're just sort of passing over India. And India is just a sort of charging, supercharged creature, dangerous and kind of unconquerable. And, when you're in India, you realize it's one of those places that's as foreign as it could be. I've spent quite a lot of time there. And it's not threatened. You go to Chiapas and you feel like, how long can the Mayan Indians hold out? You go to India and there are people wearing traditional clothing and going down to the Ganges to do worship that they've been doing for 5,000 years exactly that same way. You don't feel exactly like they're just going to change overnight, So that's kind of what I was trying to get at with this one. The birds are just a sort of passing thing.